Welcome, Aries, to your beginning of the month reading for March. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. I also made a new meditation channel for you friends who like the meditation. That way we don't get stuck putting tons of meditation on this channel. So if you're interested in that, all the information is in the description area under this video. Okay. So let's see what's going on over here. Best message for Aries, please. Best message for Aries. The Traveler. I do feel that somebody is traveling towards you. Just saying, that is the first feeling. I do not see you, and that is your card. If you do know that it is you who's actually going to go travel towards someone, that's fine. But I'm telling you right now, Aries, someone is traveling towards you. You do have this person coming back around. That's the first thing I seen was them knocking on your door, which means, hey, I'm here. So straight in here. Let's see what's going on. They're coming together. Somebody is coming back. Somebody is coming back around. Even if they're not even really 100% gone, let's just say it was a spouse who's kind of hiding out in the shadows of a house. Well, they're going to travel back to you. No more bedroom, hanging out in the bedroom, hiding out from you, right? They're going to come hang out with you in the living room now, right? So it could just be just as small as that. It doesn't have to be, something super huge. So keep that in mind. If a child has been doing the same thing, maybe they were upset with you, hiding out, they're now coming out of the bedroom, hey mom, I'm hungry, actually talking to you, right? However it is, my friends, but no matter what, it's this coming together because there is this love. This card is the same as the Two of Cups. They actually want to reunite with you. They feel that there is still a communication that you two have together. So they do want to come back around to show you that love. Yes, here we go, Three of Pentacles. They could have left for someone else, and you may have known this, right? They could have put somebody else before you, made you feel like a third wheel within a situation. Now they want your recognition. Now they want to be rewarded by you. But they're also going to come to give you back the recognition. Now, see, that's where the crazy thing is. They're coming back to give you back the recognition that once was taken away from you. So now they want to kind of spotlight you. In the recent past, you were a little hurt about the situation. Something did go down. Something was a little hurtful. But it doesn't feel like it was completely 100% destroyed. It's just, like I said, it feels like someone kind of put you in the back seat as a third wheel. Was, could have been a spouse paying more attention to their best friend or, their video games or however. It doesn't matter. Everybody's story is different. But the problem here is, unless you guys know it's even something worse than that, right? Third party situation, take it how it resonates. But now you have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So wherever you were hurt and it made you feel like, you know what, you want to separate from me and don't want to be who you say you're going to be, then that's, you're going to do what you want. I feel like there is with the High Priestess upside down, this is like you're saying there's only two scenarios here, my friends. One is for everybody, and that is you're unclear about what the heck is really going on. Seriously, right? I literally have no understanding of what the hell is going on. I do not know how this happened. I do not know what the hell you're doing. I don't even think you're using any clarity to the situation. So it's very much so that you are very unclear of having any kind of understanding of what this person is doing, right? And you don't believe they're using any sense and sensibilities at all. Meaning, do you even know what the hell you're doing? The second one is, for some of you, you might feel they're hiding a secret. Okay, so we're going to bring that up as well. The Wheel of Fortune. Waiting for the cycle to change into good favor. Now, it's kind of interesting because it does feel like no matter what, there was this understanding within yourself, but not for them. Right? Like, I know who I am, but I don't know what the hell you're doing. It's very interesting. So, by chance, right? By chance, you are very clear about what your priorities are, but you have no idea what they're doing. I don't even know what you're doing. So pretty much with the Wheel of Fortune, it's kind of telling you that no matter what the fate throws at your way, you must not let it distract you from your own core values. And that's exactly what you're saying, Aries. I never allowed it to fully make any kind of consequence on what my priorities are. I was still going day by day. That's why I'm walking on a stick over here. That's why I'm using this as a walking stick, because I still have to go to work. I still have to do this. I still have to maintain life. Even though you have me kind of confused, I don't know what the heck you're doing, but I know what my priorities are. So over here, that's exactly what you're saying. I didn't allow you to affect my whole life, right? Because all it is, more than anything, is some kind of distraction that you really don't want. It does feel like that's what it's trying to do, right? So it's like in one mind, you are kind of distracting me. The Wheel of Fortune in a love situation says, right, you're distracting me. I'm distracted with your nonsense, or whatever the heck you're doing. On the other hand, I'm taking my priorities and I'm running because if I don't go to work, I ain't got no money, right? So still doing your everyday things. Over here, they're saying, I would like to put you on a pedestal now. I'm coming back to say, oh my gosh. For a lot of you, you already knew that they were going to come back. I mean, look, this is an Aries Sagittarius card. This is an Aries card. This is a card also of manifestation. A lot of you knew. Either you were manifesting that they would get better. You were praying, manifesting, keeping good hopes that they would actually come back and be normal. And for others of you, you're just waiting for that time. No matter how you want to see it, Aries, you knew they were coming back. Because this is actually someone you love. This is actually someone that you actually care about. This isn't just some reading of some ex that, oh my God, here they come again. It's not like that. This is, I knew that you would come back around sooner or later. I'm just waiting for you. That's why it feels like, hey, you want to ignore me? I'll be in the bedroom. So no matter how it is, they're going to put you on this pedestal. They're going to give you back and travel back to you with all these hopes and dreams. And this is you over here saying, yeah, because I dreamed that you would come back. And you're finally feeling like it's finally taking place the way you want it to. So when they do come back, you're going to be giving that love and attention back to them. Because you're like, okay, fine. Because it is the coming together. So there is a very beautiful, it's just like I said, you just weren't sure when the ships were going to come. I didn't know. Maybe it's been months. Maybe it's been a week. Maybe it's been a couple of days. However it is, it's a little overwhelming, right? But you weren't seeing it, I think for some of you, you thought it was happening a little fast. But no matter what, you knew it was going to happen. But no matter what, it makes you very happy that they're finally coming back around. They're awfully clingy, though. You're clinging to the situation because you're saying, thank you. I knew you'd see it my way. Right? But they're awfully clingy as well. I just want you to know that. They're coming back very clingy. Maybe even a very apologetic. Because this was something that you just need to find peace for. This wasn't a situation where you just let it go. This is someone you definitely love. This is, you just knew that there was someone interfering, okay, within the situation of the Three of Pentacles that made you feel inferior. Maybe they're working on their car too much. Putting that T-bird before yourself, right? However it is. He loves that. He loves that 1965 Corvette more than me. You know what I mean? Or however it is. He's always out there. Yeah, it's because a lot of you, you've known each other either since, I mean, if it's a brother or a sister or something like that, you know, you might even known each other since birth. It's your child, you've known them since birth. However it is, you might have, this could be your childhood sweetheart. This person, no matter what, is someone you've known probably pretty much your whole life, right? Or for a long, long time. And there was some nostalgic feeling, and the reason that they came back was because they couldn't get away from the nostalgic feelings. All of a sudden, you could say they were underneath the hood of the car trying to get that engine in, right? And then all of a sudden he's like, look what they're doing. Is she going to come out and look at this car? Oh, man. I've been away too long. You know what I mean? So now he's going to be clingy, show you over emotions and passion. Okay? And no matter what, if he's stuck to that car, he's going to want to make you super happy, so he'll come look at the car no matter what. You want to come look at the car now? Yeah, I'll go look at the car that you've been putting me off for the last month? Yeah. Better look hellified great. If I get out there and that thing's not put together and looking beautiful, I don't want to, don't even call me back out until it's painted, ready to drive, right? But no matter what it is, it's this nostalgic feelings of how they feel separated, but you're both kind of feeling the same way, right? But that's really what's bringing them back towards you right now, is these past memories of, you know, what they're doing. So yeah, they're going to be a little clingy. And yeah, you know, they're still going to be kind of defending whatever the third party was, though. So be mindful of that. They're still kind of standing their ground, saying that this was really important, or, you know, me and Steve working on the car together is very important, right? However it is, whatever the situation is, they are standing their ground, trying to make you understand the importance of why. Very interesting. It feels like they're trying to make it larger than life, though, with the Seven of Swords. Because, I'm sorry, the Five of Swords. It's the Five of Swords. Yeah, larger than life. Why? Because they're defending why they kind of took your swords away, why they kind of threw you in the back seat, why they made you a third wheel, you know. But I just feel like the story is a little flawed in their head, because if they don't make it like super important to the situation of what was going down, then it was like, okay, then, you know, I don't really care, right? So I just feel like they're trying to make it larger than life. With the Page of Swords over here, they're putting a lot of thinking into this. Wow, they got a lot of thinking going on over here, my friends. They might even be thinking about how they're going to come back to you, to tell you, how am I going to travel back to them and make them understand this is how they do that? Well, you're going to have to make it really good story. And that feels like exactly what it is, to change the outcome, to make this have a completion where you can walk into a new chapter and say, yes, everything's completed, everything's fine. I would love to come back together. I would love to do this and that, but the story better be a great tale. You know, with all these swords over here, you know, maybe they were slaying the dragon. You know what I mean? Be careful how this is fragmented depending on what sign you're dealing with, because if you are dealing with some kind of air sign, they may make it way out there and you'll be like, oh, calm down. You know, make yourself sound like you're, you know, I don't know, serving for Camelot or something. I don't know, guys, right? It's because they're very disappointed about the disappointment. They're very disappointed about the way the relationship went. They have to have this Two of Cups. They have to have you back. They have to know that we are reunited within this friendship, within this partnership, within however this is, this family, whatever it is. So they want to come tell you the truth because they want to balance it. They want to make it fair to you. So they are going to bring a fairity to you. You know, this story that they're telling for some of you might even make you laugh, right? Aries has a great sense of humor, so I can only, you know, see this. And if this is a kid, it might be the wildest tale ever, right? Yeah, if this is Aquarius, it could be way out there, right? Great story. It could actually make you kind of laugh a little bit because it does look like there is going to be a huge marker over here of really pushing that tail to the next level. With the Ace of Pentacles and the holding on tight, it is like they are promising you, and the promise that they had made to you is coming to light. You will take this promise, my friends. You will, because you wanted this. And you're going to hold on tight, though, to this blessing, to this, maybe they're going to take you out on a date night with the Ace of Pentacles. They're going to, somehow or another, with the Ace of Pentacles, they're going to make it up to you somehow. And you're going to hold that tight, and you're going to say, yeah, okay, that's fine. And that's because they want to be in control of the situation to make it up to you. They've thought about this a lot, and they really, story and all. You know what I mean? They wrote a book just for you, of their wild legend and adventure of why, why they had to do whatever they had to do. But they thought hard about the situation, right? And they're even thinking hard about how they're going to get you out of, coming back to them, things of this nature, how am I going to get this over here? So a lot of reflection about the situation on how to fix this. So they got to give them credit, though, right? Because they did put in a lot of hard thinking. And if you think that for a second, maybe your partner, this is for women, that your partner does not think much, he thought a lot, okay? So I just want you to know, okay? And I guess some women are like that, though, too, guys? I guess some women don't think a whole lot either, but definitely I keep thinking a man, because it feels like this man puts up a lot of walls. You're telling me my husband thought that much? That's amazing. He did. And he put in extra detail to the story. That's why I said he may have slayed a dragon with the 10 of Pentacles over here. Yeah, because now you're seeing the overall happiness. And you have seen the transformation within this situation. Maybe it was just a situation that they had to be in at the time. You were afraid that they were going to kind of keep you out in the cold, but you did keep the feelings of them coming back. You knew they would sooner or later. But at least now they've let go of that situation, because now they're holding tight to you and saying, okay, well, I put a deck to that, I mean, it doesn't mean that they're still maybe not working on the car. It just means that they're not dedicating so much time to the car that you don't see them in bed anymore. Like, they don't even go to bed at night. You know what I'm saying? So, like, now they're going to bed, you reach over to grab for them and, grab a empty spot. Now you can actually touch their body, right? So, but it does cause them some kind of fighting, an argument, and it feels like it's more like in their head, because they do feel that they do need the extra times, but they're not going to argue this point with you, which is very good, because that could have been how it all started, was you two arguing the point of how this is going to be. So they're pretty much keeping silent, and they could have kind of a whirlwind in their head, because they don't want to make any more bad judgment calls with you. I think they tried to argue their point before, because it is saying they've transformed away from the arguing their point, making bad judgment calls about the situation, putting you in the back seat, not giving you the attention that you needed, no matter who it is, however it is. With the 7, yeah, not even looking at what you're doing, right? They were only very selfish looking at themselves. It caused them a lot of pain and agony, so now they're going to go a different direction. And I do feel like a lot of you, this could be a Sagittarius for you guys. But however it is, because they know now that they need to focus more on you. I need to focus more on them. I need this togetherness. I don't want to lose them. Yeah, because they're passionately. If it's a love situation, they're definitely in love with you, and they don't want to do that anymore. So they're trying to find new time with you, trying to find new things, and trying to, bring you more into the circle instead of leaving you out of the circle, which is, thank God for that, right? Because no matter what, they want the blessings to be within this. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's friend, child, it doesn't matter who it is. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Because no matter what, that they don't want to risk anything else. They don't want to do this again. Doesn't mean that they will do it again. Can't say they won't do it again. But at least for now, they've got it in their head that they don't want to do this again. So at least you're on the, at least for this month, probably, right? Or we can say for the next couple of weeks, they don't want to do that again. I don't think they're going to do this again for a while. I think they've had enough. Because it really was in their emotions and their mental, excuse me. And anybody who has to figure out how they're going to get you back and really, really dedicate themselves to this is pretty crazy. So I feel your innate sense of truth develop open-mindedness. So Spirit is saying, make sure that you are listening to their truth. I don't care if they want to try to slay a dragon. Think of it from the open-mindedness of what they're trying to do. They want you to totally understand that they love you and that they want this and that. Maybe they don't know how else to put this, right? Because they feel so foolish as it is, allowing, you know, somebody as important as yourself to get away from them for this period of time, right? Putting you way on the back burner is what's going on, to the point where they didn't even think about your feelings. See, here's where the problem is, right? It's, you can sit over here and say, I don't care what you think, but what about how I feel, right? So they know they hurt you, so it took a lot for them. So I say give them kudos for that, and that's where Spirit is saying, remember, you know, hey, even though they may have added some fables here and there, overall, they're trying to tell the truth. Maybe they just don't know how to, and for some of you, maybe they don't really know how to show that kind of passion, right? So they kind of go into outer space. But, you know these people, and you know how they are, right? So just make sure you have an open mind when they come towards you. Okay? Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.